Black Flame have taken over this human's YouTube channel in the name of Lord Satan to bring you this base tour of hell. Music by our own disc jockey Hexas from Dawn Radio. Links down in the description.
Hello, Black Flame Demon. Welcome to hell. This is the River Styx. You can see the sign for the Ben and Hope all ye who enter here. This is the ferry boat. Meet Chiron, the ferryman. Don't forget to pay him his 2 gold. Come here, click on B point, and the ferry takes you to the Hellmouth Gate, which of course is guarded by Cerberus. He's such a good dog. The lines in hell are extremely long. What do you expect? It's hell. So if you come up above the ferry boat, you can get a better look at the Hellmouth Gate and the sign that says Welcome to Hell. We passed Cerberus, and you want to click on H point, or Heath point. This brings you to my castle. Well, the first thing we're going to do, we're going to pass the dining room for now. And this is my throne room. Over here are my hellhounds. Yes, I like dogs. This is my throne. All of the NPC characters in this room are interactive. So you can click on the face maker to change your costume. You can click on the quartermaster. Of course, the nurse. This is if you die and want to come to the base instead of the hospital, this is where you will show up. Come to this guy here. If you leveled up and you go to the base, you can level up with him. This is the aspect of the pillar. You can do past missions that you skipped. You gotta be level 10. Inside this statue, if you go between him and the wall, you'll see some wood. Click on it, and it'll give you the invention ability. Done this way. Now this is what we call one of the pits. It's not done yet. We just started this. But this is going to be one of Black Flame's torture chambers. This whole thing's going to be torturing souls. Gotta hurt when you bash somebody's toes. Oh, that's acid cool. But this will be one of Black Flame's domains down in here. You will find that some places in hell are complete, others are still under construction. This is my dining room. So this is Hell's Pantry. There's no food or drinks down here yet. We just built this, so I think I have some barrels of beer and wine right over here. Hey Black Flame, do you have the map up? It's the pits that spell out the word. So we must give a shout out to my officer Sim, who is the one who is the architect of hell, and the fact that he's probably the best base builder in the game, and no, you can't change my mind on that. Over here is Hell's Kitchen. These guys here on the wall, they're the snacks and appetizers. These guys in the cages. Not sure which one I want for supper. Figure that out later. I'm not quite hungry yet. Go upstairs, 2nd floor, right this way. This is the storage room. The chests hold inspirations. The vaults hold your salvage. This is considered the storage room. And if you are a member, you are welcome to anything in the chest. And here's a room that's fun. The succubus and incubus bedroom. Yes, we have a room for sex demons. Enjoy. Of course, being the devil himself, you can't expect me not to have my bedroom right next to theirs. So this is my bedroom here. So this is the portal room to the mortal realms, or mortal cities. And before you complain about the fact that they're not near the entrance of the base, Let me remind you, this is hell. Nothing is supposed to be easy or convenient. So this here, this here is the workshop. Everything in here except for the torches is clickable. You can do various things depending on what you click on. As I said, not all of hell is finished yet. So this is the ceiling or roof of Hell's demonic legions. Nothing's here yet, but I will be putting stuff on it. Okay, we got fly. Behold the lake of fire. Down here is my courtyard to my castle. Up and in those steps, you're back in my throne room. But the great thing about the lake of fire is if you're a demon, devil, fallen angel, fiend, you can actually swim in the lake of fire. You come this way. So, our officer Sim has been working on this. This is the fighting pit or fighting arena. He had a sledgehammer of inspiration hit his head. And he's been building this for the last week. So underneath the lava here is another pit. This will be a cage where the fighters that are the damn souls, they'll be in these cages. Well, there'll be kind of three types of fights here. Demon against demon, damn soul against damn soul, and demon against damn soul. Of course, a demon against a damn soul is completely unfair, but hey, this is hell, what do you expect? I absolutely love that. Lava flow feature. I believe he has plans to put some lava on the floor right here. And in this corner, this is going to be turned into the chambers of the damned soul champion. Whoever's champion, this will be their chambers. Haven't built the chamber yet, but we will. This is the first demonic church of Satan. Don't click on the portal yet. First come into the chamber. You can see I have literally a captive audience on the walls. These were the priests and priestesses that gave lip service to God but didn't actually practice what they preached. So they're stuck here to listen to my sermons. So if we go to this portal, you want to click on Zion or Z point. And this brings you to Hell's prison. You can see we got some more souls attached to the walls, and cages, and up here, they're in cells. So up the steps is a torture room. So this is the torture chamber. So, now, understand water is very rare in hell. There's only like 5 places that have actual water. This is one of them. And the soul you're seeing in there is drowned. I know she looks like she's dancing, she's actually drowned. This is the acid bath. It's one of my favorite tortures. This is the fire cage. He's trying to dodge the fire. He's not having a very good time. Torture beds, and one of these is supposed to be a rat. And trying to figure out a way to create an Iron Maiden. Haven't been able to do it yet. So over here is the tools for torture. Anything you could want or need to torture somebody should be in this area for you. Hot irons. Great thing about hell, you can be stabbed, you can drown, you can be burned, you can be hung, you can suffer all the fates of death, feel all the pain, but not actually die. Now, it's the damned souls that get tortured. Whereas devils, demons, fallen angels, fiends, we actually can enjoy some entertainment. This is Hell's concert hall. Here's the ticket booth. If you're seeing like a floor flickering, that's due to hell is hot. What you're seeing is the heat waves. This is the snack and a merchandise stand. Wow. AC/DC t-shirt for $5 million? Even the prices in hell are hellish. We have lukewarm slushies, we have room temperature beer, we have burnt popcorn. Gotta like that. So, this is the stage for Hell's Concert Hall. And of course, the seating. And every now and then we do have a demon dance party. When that happens, we are graced with the DJ Hexas, who is Hell's official DJ, and he plays the music on dawnradio.org.
He does have permission to use my song.
And everybody's invited to any of our dance parties, with the exception of the damsels that are being tortured, of course. So this is the hot tub, and when I say hot tub, we're talking boiling water. This is the second place that actually has actual water. The first one had been in the torture room. So this is the VIP lounge. We actually held a bachelor party here about a year ago. And this, of course, is a full wet bar. Again, warm beer. This is a DJ booth for when the DJ isn't at the actual concert stage. He can do a show from here. This is a stripper stage. The incubus and succubus, or incubi and succubi, actually love this stage. Speaking of which, this right here is the party bed, which the succubi insisted on, demanded really. This is going to be, it was a meeting room, but I've decided to turn it into a casino. It's under construction, as you can see, nothing's really done yet, but when it's done, it'll be a casino. Again, hell, don't expect to actually win. So we gotta go back downstairs. But when we get to the portal, we're gonna go to Yada Point, or Y Point. We're gonna go outside first, we're gonna fly, because we gotta go way up. So what you're seeing is Blood Mountain. The big guy on top of the mountain, he's the one bleeding. Panamanica hasn't made it yet. That is Panamonica's throne. Panamanica is one of our officers. Actually, she is the power behind the throne. Without her, the supergroup and hell would not be half of what it is. She's also the demon of vanity and hell's warrior. Believe it or not. That is Panamonica's throne. Please don't piss her off. About the only person I'm afraid of. So this is, like I said, it's called Blood Mountain. It's Panamonica's home, just as Satan's castle's my home. So this is her entrance hall. This is her when she's entertaining guests, but not being official. This is her room. Go this way. This takes us to her dining room. This is Hell's Kitchen 2.0. Need to throw a body in that fire. Go this way. This is her pantry. Barrels of beer and wine. The dog food is for the hellhounds and the servers. The cat food is what we feed to the damn souls. All the ones who don't have started. This is the servants' quarters. Those who serve Panamanica. That's their quarters. Second floor to the inside of Blood Mountain is a waiting room, meeting table, and portals to the mortal realms, mortal cities, or city zones. Third floor, this is Panamonica's personal living quarters. First thing we go to is her magic lab. Nothing is here clickable because you can't use her private stuff, at least not in the magic lab. This is her bedroom. Do not sleep in Panamonica's bed. She would not be happy with you. This is her walk-in closet. You can click on the dresser, you click on it in about the middle, and you can change her outfit and costume by clicking on her dresser. Come to think of it, I think she's also the demon of fashion, who's constantly changing her look. So this is the third place that has actual water in hell. Panamanica is the only person in all the hell that have her own bathtub. In her entrance hall, there is another portal, and this time we're going to lend us our L point. Step outside for a moment. If you look above the door, you'll see it says the Dark Citadel, which is the name of the building we're in. This is home to our officer, Inno, who is the judge of hell. She's the one who judges the souls of the damned and decides what their punishments and tortures will be. So first, we're going to go to the, again, portals to the mortal realm or city zones. I'm not sure all of them have portals, though. I think one might not have any. I'll be decorating the portal room later. There is a lot, like I said, in hell that we're busy doing so much we haven't finished everything. So this, as I said, Inno is the judge of hell. This is the Grand Hall of Judgment. And this is her throne. I love this thing. Like I said, Inno is the judge of hell. So her courtroom is also her throne room. This here is the cage stand where the souls that are being judged are standing. And then Barbara here is one of our accusers. Our accuser will always be standing in this spot with the list of the damsel's sins. And over here, this is the orb of sin. Every time the accuser lists a sin that the damned committed in life, if they've actually committed that crime, the orb of sin gets darker. This here is Inno's office. When she's not busy judging, this is where she does her work. This is a meeting table, of course. This here is the seating for the spectators who want to watch and see what punishments the damn souls get. So this is the Grand Hall of Judgment. This is the waiting room for when court's not quite in session yet, and it's not open for the public to watch. So you wait in here. So if you go here, these are the damn souls that have not been judged yet. So this is the holding cell for them. Now this guy here, the joke is that he is the accountant from the Nick Cage movie, Drive Angry. If you've never seen it, I recommend that you do in order to get the joke. One of my favorite movies. You won't believe how many people I bring to this guy, mention who he is, and they never heard of the movie. So I have to tell them, you need to watch that movie. And it's called Drive Angry, and it stars Nicolas Cage. This is actually part of one of the towers at the corners of the Dark Citadel, and this is going to be another place of torture. We're calling it Torture Tower. It's not done yet. This is Hell's Demonic Legion's officers' dining table. This is the Legion's mess hall, and this is the Legion's kitchen. Again, the kitchen's not done yet. There's a lot in hell that needs to be done, but that's why it's hell. Lots of work. So we're going to go up to the second floor. This long hallway that you're seeing up here, this is going to be the training area for the Legion. So I'll have targets and fighting pads and things like that in this area. This is the living quarters of one of our sub-officers known as Hell's Recruiter. This is his office here. This is going to be his actual living area here. And this is going to be his bedroom back here. And yes, his weapon of choice is the hammer, which is why you see a sledgehammer on his dresser. But you can't have a Legion without weapons. So this is going to be the Legion's armory. Right now, if you consider it art, then this would be a rough sketch rather than the painting itself. But this room will eventually be filled with all sorts of weapons, and it'll be the Legion's armory. Of course, even soldiers need a place to sleep. So this is the barracks. Now the beds that you see here aren't quite done yet. We still have to adjust their height, and we're going to put in a few more before we're done. But once we're done adjusting the beds, they'll be ready for the Legion. And over in this area, we'll put in like sitting couches and maybe a pool table or something for the entertainment legions. But this is the barracks. This room here is just a hallway, so I'll just probably put some statues in here. Gotta adjust those steps. And I'll probably be decorating this hallway some too. So this is the theater room. Saturday nights, well, some Saturday nights, not all. But on Saturday nights, Pandemonica throws a Hell's Movie Night. We watch the movie on our Discord channel, and we set our characters here as we watch it. Whatever movie we have play. Most of the movies are about demons and monsters, but not all. This, of course, is going to be a full bar once we have it done. We got pool tables over here and a couple places in each of the corners for people to sit, relax, and talk. This is the contract vault. This is where we keep all the contracts of the deals we made for mortals for their souls. So let's fly for a moment. So the bookshelves hold all the contracts. The big book you see here is the codex that says where each individual contract is. Now we're going to a place that's actually important for our members. We're heading to the reward vault. There's nothing in it at the moment except for some cash. Hell's Demonic Legions is working on a reward system for our members. You'll get rewarded for how often you are active in the group. You get rewarded for things you do for other members of the group. If there's a new member that hasn't been in City Heroes before, take them under your ring, help them out winning if you can, and you will be rewarded. Except the only thing in here at the moment is cash. We'll put some other stuff in here later. So just to put in perspective why so much is incomplete, we have been building the Hell's Demonic Legion's base for over 3 years now. And this is where we're at. So there's a lot that we had to put aside in order to get more built. So now we're going to Inno Soul's personal chamber, which is right through here. This is her actual bedroom. Need to fix her bookshelves over there. This is Inno Soul's personal armory. You can see she loves her weapons. This next room is her walk-in closet. It's big, so there's not much in it yet. Her dresser over here, you can click on it the same way you could click on the one in Monica's walk-in closet. And we'll be putting more in this room later. Now, as I said, there's only about 4 to 5 places with water. We've seen 3 so far. As I told you, Panamonic is the only one with a bath in all of hell. But Inno Soul has a shower, and I personally think it's a pretty epic shower. So if you'll fly again, you'll see on each of the towers, on the 4 corners in each of the towers, there are statues. They represent judgment, vengeance, retribution, and punishment. This is judgment, since justice is blind, and as you can see, her eyes are covered. And the one with the glowing hands and eyes, that's retribution. The other 2 are vengeance and punishment. They don't have any add-ons to them yet. So click on Delith Point or D Point. We're back on Sharon's Berry. A warning at this point. The next 2 places that we are going to see are hidden rooms. So one of the things we do is when we get up enough influence/infamy, we play a game. We invite people to help to look for the 2 hidden rooms. They have 1 hour to find whichever room we've said you gotta find, and the winner, first one to find it within that hour, gets that influence and infamy. If you already know where they're at, you're disqualified from playing. So I am about to show the entrance to both places, and if you don't want to know so you can get that influence and infamy, stop the video now. Don't watch the rest of this. Alright. Ready, Black Flame? Okay. Right. So if you come over here, you'll see it glowing. You click on that. And the first place I want you to go to is Calf Point or K Point. This is Black Flame's domain. This is his home. This is his throne, being carried on the shoulders of the damned. Alright, so now, go to Alpha Point, or A Point. This is Hell's Swamp. And it's the last place that actually has water. Now, before you get the wrong idea, this water is not, shall we say, hygienically clean. Matter of fact, you come over here, you can see that is spilling into the swamp. So I wouldn't recommend drinking that water, even though this is hell. So Hell Swamp is our Officer Sim's home and domain. Now, unlike the rest of my officers, Sim actually has modern technology in his home. He locked the door and I didn't like that, so I busted in the wall. You don't keep the Lord of Hell out of any building that, you know. So he watches the mortal world's news. This is his bar, of course. Thought he had it. Oh, must be upstairs. So here's his wet bar. Couch television. Second floor should be... Yeah. So second floor, here's his dining table. And kitchen, which is over here. Two sinks. And if we go this way. So this is his bedroom up here. And he says that this room, I thought it was going to be a closet. He says it's going to be an emergency portal. So if someone attacks the swamp, he can escape. And I believe that is the grand tour of hell. Until we get more done, anyway. So, as you can tell, hell is huge, it's massive, it's big. So, if you get lost, and this video doesn't help, go to your chat bar and type in /stuck, S-T-U-C-K, press enter, and that will take you straight back to the entrance of the base. That way if you do get lost, you can get out. It only works for demons, devils, fallen angels, and fiends. The damned souls can't get out without permission, which hardly is ever given. Black Flame, who's also an officer, is the bounty hunter of hell.